Well, I'm bushed. I got the Kubota out, the tractor, put the box blade on it. You can see it over there in the distance. Kind of regraded some of this to get it a little bit better. Didn't plan on doing that today, but as we were out venturing around, I decided I was going to get the winter ryegrass to plant in here. So that being the case, I'm like, well, I can't put the seed down and then regrade this. So we did that. We went over to Narcoossee Feed, which is an old feed store out in, well, Narcoossee, on Narcoossee Road, which is confusing because Narcoossee Road is really long, but there's actually a city called Narcoossee. And picked up 4 bales of, they call it coastal. It's like a grass, and they mow it, and then they bale it, and then they sell that as a bedding, I guess, kind of like, I'm used to straw, but I guess this is what they kind of use out here. So I'll broadcast the seed down and then throw some of this straw on it and do it. But it's a gorgeous old building, over 100 years old, survived all the hurricanes in that time. So pretty cool stuff. Folks there are pretty down to earth. And it's interesting, I was telling Karen that, these small local feed stores are a lot better at knowing what the local folks need. Nobody but them was carrying a winter rye or a decent amount of straw and those kind of things. Tractor Supply, no. Lowe's, Home Depot, no. I really had to go to one of these local feed stores, and it was great to meet the folks there. But anyway, I got work to do, and going to help a friend of mine, Josh, later today move a washing machine out to Melbourne. So that'll be fun. So, busy day, Saturday, men's group at 10. I got a burn permit, and Thor's here to say hi. Got a burn permit so I can start burning my pile, which is there. Get that going at 9 o'clock. Men's group is at 10. I've got this well problem I mentioned the other day where the drain valve or the drain line is leaking. So I've got a rebuild kit so I can rebuild my water softener control valve. There's a brine valve and another valve. I don't know what they all do, but they say put these parts in and it'll fix everything. So we're going to see if we can do that. Seems like there was something else. Oh, ryegrass. So I finished up all the grading around the new shop foundation, but a little worried about erosion. So we're going to plant some winter rye. And I got something that is kind of weird. So in California, usually when we would put out new grass seed, we would put topper. It's kind of like potting soil almost. You put that on top. Nobody else, I guess, anywhere else in the country does that as far as I can tell so far. They use straw or something along those lines. But here in Florida, they have this thing they call coastal, which is essentially cut Bermuda grass, somebody's lawn clippings, it looks like. And then that you spread out over the top of the grass, helps keep the moisture in and the birds from eating seeds, and I don't know. We're going to give it a shot, so that's my day. We'll see how this goes. Are you ready for a busy day? No? You want to just cat around? Okay. Well, you have fun. So up first, I need to swap out the bucket on the tractor and put the grapple on so I can manage the fire a little bit better. The other day, I switched the backhoe to the box blade, so I got that. My somewhere over there. Oh, there it is. The grapple's over there, but that's not really where I want to put the bucket. Everything kind of got moved around when we were doing the shop build or the foundation. So I want to put the bucket kind of over where all my other tools are. So I'm going to do that and then drive over and get the grapple. But yeah, good times. Yeah, since the tractor gets parked outside, the seat gets all wet. Whole thing gets kind of wet. So dry that off a little bit and we'll get going here shortly. All right, start fire. Check. So this is the coastal bale. Looks kind of like just somebody's cut grass. But I'm going to haul a couple of bales up into the shop with the invisible walls and get prepped to do some seeding. Well, this fire's burning pretty good. Got that going. Pretty impressed. I guess spreading it out and letting it dry out a little bit, even though we had some good rain yesterday, it helped. So that thing's going to cruise through. I don't expect that's going to burn all day, but we'll see. Well, the fire's pretty much well underway, mostly just big chunks burning. Finished up men's group, had an awesome time meeting with the folks back in California. So now I'm going to go and spread some coastal. Oh, and Karen was nice enough to bring me pizza, which I finished. Didn't tell you about it. Sorry, I'm not sharing. And I'm going to go see if there's any left before I start throwing some more coastal, which is that straw stuff to cover the rice seed. Getting some of this coastal spread. Definitely an art. Well, while Karen waters the seed, I'm going to see if I can get the well fixed, and hopefully it'll stop dribbling. This is I think it's a Fleck 5600 that we are going to be working on. Got to take most of this apart, take the head off, and replace the valves. Alrighty, for those that aren't astute in the position of valves, so this is now no longer in bypass. We have a new valve and gasket set in these. This is the brine, and this is the, I don't know what they call it, but now we've switched this to the on position, so it's no longer bypassing. And that green hose is no longer dribbling. Yay, okay. So that's awesome. Got that one done. Karen is still over there watering. It's a lot of space to water by hand, but we shouldn't have to do it too many times. Got it all done. Still got the fire going though. It's basically down to a smolder. I think that pile that you see is mostly dirt. I'll zoom in a little bit. So yeah, there's a lot of dirt and there's a little bit of ash, so I probably need to go just give that a stir and let it finish off. Alright, so between you and me, I think this is all that we needed. Let's see if I can get it to focus on that. Will it? So, well, not focusing too well, but anyway, waterproof grease. I think that's all they need. I didn't see anything bad with the seals, with the mechanism, with the unit, with anything else. It wasn't slipping and sliding anymore. So I'm going to keep some of this around. I may order another rebuild kit just to be safe, because it stinks having to wait a while to get these parts to show up. But yeah, just a little lubricant I think is all we needed. All right, what did we get done today? Shoot, all right. Got the seating done around the foundation for the new shop. I actually got the wood chipper mounted on the tractor and got the PTO shaft going. Had some bolts I had to tweak on. I was thinking, gosh, I got time, I could chip some wood, but kind of bushed. After getting a lot of the fire wrangled and got the well fixed, I got to check on that actually to make sure it's not cycling weird. And then I decided, I got this extra grass seed, but I'm actually short on coastal. So what I thought I might do was get the grading for this other part of the lawn done. So I ran a few laps with the tractor with the box blade on it. Pretty much got this. Oh, there's the deer. You get a little bit better at having an eye for stuff and being able to see animals. So right in there at the edge of the property is the deer. Yeah, okay. Sorry, squirrel, or literally deer. So right about where those deer are, I got it graded all the way down to there. And I made a little bit bigger pile. a lot of this has pine needles in it, so as I tried to use the box blade, it was just clogging up everything. So I'll probably let that compost out a little bit, and then it's still a little bit low kind of in this area here. We'll see how it pans out, but yeah, that'll be good. So let me go check on the well. So we were supposed to get some rain today, about 1 o'clock, and it's probably close to 5 now. We did not get the rain. I was hoping it would come in and water my grass seed that we just put down. I don't hear my controller cycling, but it was supposed to be filling the brine tank, which sits right here. And let's see if it actually got some water in there. Kind of overfilled my salt, but that's okay. It's just a container. And we should have water down in there. And if I push down on this, oh no, not going to go anywhere, but I can hear water. So we are good there. Let me see where this controller ended up in its cycle. It is back to in service. 5 o'clock. Huh, there you go. So it's all plugged in. Let me put the lid back on here and walk around and see if... Oh, Karen wound up the hose. That's awesome. See if we're dribbling out the back here anymore. We are not. So that means that this river that was kind of flowing here should start to dry up. Totally good news. But we did realize this needs to get raised up because it should be draining out that way, and it's really not. Well, thanks for tuning in and watching. It's been awesome being able to relate the things that are different between Florida and California, such as coastal is a straw out here. I guess it's coastal Bermuda grass that they package up and not using straw or topper. But another thing I want to go over in a soon-to-be recorded episode is the cost of some things out here, like driving a car. We've got toll roads and DMV fees. They're a little different out here. But if you get a chance, hit the subscribe button. I am trying to build up the channel here. And it's been awesome chatting with you, hanging out with you. Take care, and God bless.